Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday. How's everybody doing?
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because
It's a beautiful
it's a
day.
beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because
It's a
it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning, and happy Tuesday. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. We have Pat Moss in the house. Stacy, Andrea, Blue. Oh, what kind of fun were you having, Blue? And Blue's calling in some of our peeps. Kathy Hand, good morning to you. And it is Dolly Day. I'm so glad. Rick, good morning to you and Josie. All right, I'm back at the farm, so you may be hearing Rowdy Rooster in the background. He's been at it already. So if you hear him, just enjoy. I love the sound of rooster crowing. And I think there's two of them crowing this morning. Morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Auntie Jean. All right, let's go into our hearts, doing the heart-brain coherence with 3 steps, touching your heart center, slowing down the breathing, and then add in compassion, care, a warm hug, whatever it is that makes you feel good. So breathing in deeply, exhale out deeply. Sending a hug to everybody that's hearing this. So much love flowing in here. I am enough. I am worthy. I am ready to greet the day. I am the bird singing outside the window. I am the rooster crowing. I am the bright star in the night sky. I am honored to be here in this place. I am love. I am light. And I am peace. Oh, our Deirdre is here. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, Deirdre. I have been lifting you up high, girlfriend, and I hope you're feeling maybe a tad better today. Deirdre says, I am here and I'm a hot mess. Well, I'm so glad you're here with us. Charles, are you home? I hope you had a wonderful vacation. Annie's here. Auntie Jean, Catherine Kovacs. Stacy says, I am embracing my weirdness. I love that. I love your weirdness, Stacy. And I love that you're going to be able to see our Tammy. Is that happening today, or do you know when you're going to be getting together with her? I'm so excited. Excited for both of you. Pat Moss says, I am grateful and blessed doing the magic book. It is so very hard today. It's on relationships. That can be tough. Let's talk about that. It doesn't have to be, but for some reason it is, right? For some reason, when we come here in this human experience, it's not an easy thing to coexist with another person, to interact with others in relationships. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand all of it. I am the first to admit I don't understand a lot. and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not knowing what I don't know. I think when we can get to that point, then we can open up to possibility. If we think we know everything, then we're not teachable. And that's one thing the angels told us last night. When we are open to receive, then we're able to see more clearly. But when we think we know it all, when we think that we've got this, that there's nothing that we don't know, then I think we're in for a big surprise, because we're going to get knocked down. We don't know it all. There's so much to learn. There is so much to know. And we have all that information inside of us, but it's uncovering it. That's the issue, right? Having to uncover and let go enough that we can let that out and we can receive. So I think that is maybe what the issue is when we get into a relationship. It's like we think we got this. We think we know everything. And we're constantly learning. And Stacy, you're getting together with Tammy today. Yay, I am so glad. And Charlie says, I am home. I need a vacation from the vacation. Yeah, I get that. I used to be that way too, Charlie. It's like, you go on vacation and you come home exhausted because you've done so much on the vacation. So just take it easy, dear one. Just be gentle with you and welcome back. Welcome home. Oksana, good morning to you. Eugene says, I am grateful for all our beautiful family, and I am joy. Indeed. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. And Lily Ann from Norway. Good morning. Blue says, yeah, thinking we do and living in judgment is called living in ego. Yeah, because that's what happens, isn't it? When we think we know something, we think we know everything. And so we're critical of others who we see as maybe not doing things the way we think they should be doing them. So we start criticizing, we start judging, and then the fight starts. I can't remember who said that. Who said that? There were comedians, or a comedian. Maybe it was Jeff Foxworthy or Bill Engvall. I used to listen to them a lot, and they would be telling stories, and that's how the fight started. They were funny. Suzanne says, I am listening to what the universe has to tell me. Me too, Suzanne. We really need that time. We need the silence to just sit and observe and see what the universe has for us. And it's always good when we do that, when we go in our heart and we open up to what we can learn, it's always good. Oh, yes, we did miss our Charlie and Chris and Erica. Thank you, Auntie Jean. Oksana says, the best thing, as Dolores Cannon says, is to release anything that is not love in relationships. I forgive you. I release you. I let you go. You go your way, I go my way. Our contract is done. Then imagine tearing up the contract in small pieces and throwing it into the light. That's beautiful. You know, I so love Dolores Cannon. If you're not familiar with her and you don't know, you've never listened to her, maybe it would be so beneficial to do so. And just start with something simple, to start with one of her older videos, because that woman is so wise. And even as she grew and developed in her lifetime, she brought us so much information. She was a pioneer in spirituality, and she helped us all to see more clearly. She helped us to understand things more clearly. And Kathy says, I have enjoyed their humor too. Okay, whose humor? I don't know. But yeah, it's something we need. We need humor. We need it all. We need the sadness too. We need the low vibration to appreciate the things that do lift us up. So if you're in a low place, appreciate that. Say thank you. Thank you that today I'm not feeling so great, but that's just for a moment for me to experience. And now I choose to laugh, or I choose to sing, or I choose to be with my family that comes together every day. And I'm going to be there with them and for them and lift each other up. Thank you for everyone who came in today, came in here just to love. I love you so much. And there's our Mama Hotto Bear. Good morning to you. And Charlie said he missed his P family and the chanting family. Oh, I got you, Kathy Hand. I'm sorry. I'd already lost that thought. Jeff and Bill and the other comedians, there were 4 comedians that were known as the Blue Collar Comedy Club, and they were hilarious. I was just talking to Ron about that when I was with her, which I'm going back today. I'll get to see her again today. But yeah, the Blue Collar Comedy Club, they were so funny. And I can't remember if it was Jeff or Bill that did the routine of that's when the fight started. But if you've never heard that particular comedy routine, it was hilarious. Lillian says it's always difficult connecting at our lives here. Listens like aliens talking. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Lillian, but I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I have a Kuan Yin card for us. Anybody curious about what our Lady Kuan Yin has to say to us? It is the Sisters of the Rising Sun. You are a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the Sisters of the Sun Rising, who bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for aligned group effort, wonderful things can happen. She's talking to us because we have an aligned group effort every morning when we come together. We all are here for the same purpose. We're all here to see our reflection in each other and to see what part of us needs more love. We are just one. We're one being having this human experience. And that is such a hard concept sometimes. But I know I mentioned Dolores Cannon. She is one that helped us to understand that. She helped us to see that there is no separation, that that's just an illusion. And when we come together as a family, as we do every morning, you see that. We see ourselves in each other and we love it. Sometimes there's some contrast going on and we all gather around that because we know that that's a part of us that maybe needs a little more effort. Maybe it needs a little lifting up on that particular part of our personality or our lives that we're living. So we all come together to say, oh, what can I do today? How can I help? How can I be of assistance in clearing some energy or raising each other up? And I feel like we need to be doing a clearing today. There's been some heavy energy, and thank you all for all your messages yesterday, for all the love that you sent my way. It was so needed and so appreciated. I did drive up to Sedona, that's where I'm at right now, and being here in this energy of these red hills is amazing. Just the power that comes through from driving into this place with all its beauty, all of the spiritual vortexes, the portals. It's just such an amazing healing place. And I came to help a friend. I came because I have someone very, very, very close to me going through a dark night of the soul. And I just said, I didn't even hesitate. I'm like, I'll be there. I'll be there for you. And we'll work through whatever is going on. You can just be. Not realizing that I needed that too. The divine timing always blows me away. It's always amazing that sometimes we think we're doing something for a reason, and it just so happens that we need it as well. And there's no accidents, there's no coincidences. So thank you all for rallying around me and rallying around each other. All right, Annie says, I love the name of the card and the message. Yes, yes. Right, Ron White was one of those comedians. You're so right. Rosalind, good vibes. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. And Auntie Jean says, that's us, sisters and brothers of the rising sun. We are spreading the light. And thank you, Kuan Yin. Absolutely. Catherine, I certainly can read that card again. And we'll get into the message of it. And then we're going to go into prayer time. One thing that I've looked at is maybe shortening the show a little bit. And so after we find out what the angels have for us and what Kuan Yin has for us, we'll go into our prayer time together and just be blessed by God in whatever way that comes through in our meditation and prayers. So if you have any prayers, anything or anyone that you want to put in the comments, just put it in there and let's enjoy going into our hearts together, connecting into our hearts. And Kathy says, thank you, Kuan Yin. I need some aligned energy. Some mornings I have a hard time focusing on my journaling and even the I am statements we make. Today, for instance, my I am is just not that great. I'm just not feeling very happy today, and I do not even know why. Sometimes we don't know why, Kathy. Sometimes there's things going on that we're not even aware of. And with that connection that we have to each other, you may be feeling somebody else's energy. It may not even be what's coming from inside of you, but what's coming from the collective. All right, so I'll read the card one more time. And I see that you are putting some prayers in, so thank you for that. Kuan Yin card is Sisters of the Sun Rising. And let's see what Blue said. Reflections of self through others is always a big message. For me, when energy is high. Can you read the card again? I'm getting ready to do that. Sisters of the Sun Rising. You are a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the Sisters of the Sun Rising, who bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for aligned group effort, wonderful things can happen. Yes, they can, and yes, they do. And look at the wonderful things that have happened with all of us gathering here, loving on each other. This group is all about the love, and I am so very happy about that. I'm so happy that this is an uplifting group, that when we have something going on, we rally around each other and lift each other. And Deirdre, we are rallying around you, and let me know if there's anything more we can do, prayer, cup of soup, whatever it looks like. We lift you up very high today. And Deirdre's asking prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. And Catherine said it's her mom's birthday today. Please send her some extra love, please. We certainly will. Marietta, there you are. Marietta says, accept, embrace, express God's love. Oops, where'd you go? It scrolled. That's what we're here to do. Yes, we are. We're to get into that God energy, connect with our higher self, allow that love to flow through each one of us. And Kathy says, I hear you and understand. So my prayers are for anyone else who may be feeling just unhappy and blah today. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Kathy. I hope you have a beautiful day at work today. And Oksana says, my day is full of contrast. I can start great and then crush. I am very sensitive to energies around me, so I constantly walk in light and build a bridge from a low feeling to higher feelings. By soothing myself, talking gently to myself, hugging myself, praying, reading a joke, thinking of something that makes me happy. I don't know if you're familiar with Abraham. I think some of you may be. But Abraham is an entity that was channeled through Esther Hicks. And one of the things that was taught through that channeling was the emotional scale. And what Abraham taught us is that at the bottom of the rung on the emotional scale are the low vibrations, the anger, the sadness, unhappiness in general, anything where you've gotten out of your heart and you're in that thinking mode, and that's what takes us into the lower vibrations. At the top of the scale is love, compassion, joy, happiness, and there's everything that's in between. And what Abraham teaches is that if you're at that very bottom rung, where any of those low vibration energies are flowing through you and around you, and sometimes it feels like a tornado going on, you're not going to go from that state of being to exhilaration, joy, happiness, love. That's not going to happen in one step. That you increase that feeling a little bit at a time. So what Abraham teaches, and I love this thought, is reach for a better feeling thought. So if you're in that low vibration and maybe you're swirling in anger or self-pity or whatever it might be that's going on, just try for a better feeling thought. Try for something that's higher than the vibration you're in. And little by little, you raise yourself up from that very low place until you're getting to the neutral. I call that the 0 point, when you're not unhappy, but you're not happy yet either. So you're just at a point of being open. You're at a point of possibility and potential. And you can say, okay, now I'm not feeling all of the yuck. I'm not feeling all that low vibration stuff. So that means I'm open to climb a little further up the ladder. And little by little, you start increasing your vibration. You start bringing in more of a frequency of love. You can do that with music also. You can let music raise your vibration. You can just allow yourself to go into the energy of it. Music is the universal language. And the more we can listen to uplifting music, music that speaks to us, like our Leo song, that just helps us to understand the AAA, accept, align, allow, and how everything is working perfectly. It may not seem like it at all times, but it really is working perfectly. And thank you, Marietta, for that beautiful teaching. And thank you, Mama Hada Bear, for teaching us that we're already on the other side. Whatever it is that's going on, whatever contrast, conflict, whatever that looks like, we've already come through that fire. We're just sometimes thinking that we're still over the hot coals. Sometimes we think, oh, when is this going to end? Just allow yourself to see the other side of it and to be there fully. Lilianne says, please pray for I get some clear guidance what to do in my situation, and prayers for my son, my grandson, and my daughter. Prayers for a good elderly home for my mother coming our way, and prayers for all of you here and your families, and a safe travel for you, my son, Teri, for peace and love in the world. Thank you, Lilianne. We certainly will lift your mom up. And Deirdre says, thank you all for your prayers. This thing heals in one place and spreads to another. I'm doing the best I can. I'm really too wobbly and dizzy to sit here. Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. Oh, Deirdre, we're wrapping our arms around you. We're all going into our hearts in just a minute, and we are going to lift you so high. Just feel it. Just relax and let yourself feel what we're sending. Any more prayer requests? And he says, right now I'm listening to 528 hertz to raise the vibration. That raises it really quickly. I do that a lot. I listen to it sometimes before I fall asleep. I just put it on, let it play, and allow. When you allow, it will happen. When you're just open to the fact that, yes, this is healing for me, it will be. And Linda Lemieux says, so the blogs are only one step away from your 0 point. One more step is unlimited possibilities. I love that, Linda. Thank you. Tammy Fisk, good morning from sunny Florida. Oh, you're getting ready to go see our Stacy. Enjoy. Enjoy. I can already feel the excitement. All right, so let's do this. Let's go into our hearts. Just prepare yourself by being open. Prepare by knowing that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. If you're here and you're with the family and you're feeling what everybody else is expressing and sending out to you, then allow that. Allow yourself to take in the love. So take a breath in. The breath is the connection. Oh, Rochelle, good morning. So we connect in with our breath, bringing it right into the heart center. Let's do that now. Let's focus on the breath, what that feels like to fill your lungs completely. Just let yourself go to that place of possibility. And what does that look like to you? What does it look like to be open to receive? Think of a time when you've received a gift. Doesn't matter what the gift is. Could be something that's material. It could be a blessing. It could be money. It could be a hug. Whatever that gift looks like. Maybe it was the gift of someone's time or someone's wisdom, their teaching. Think of when you were anticipating receiving it. Go into that anticipation right now. Just allow yourself to get to that point. You don't quite have it yet, but you know it's coming. You know the love is flowing your way. Get into that energy of anticipation, of openness, of saying, I don't quite know what it looks like or feels like yet, but I know that if I stay in this state of expectation, this state of wonder and awe, remember being a kid again. Let yourself go there. Let yourself go to that innocent time of not knowing what's next, not knowing what's coming your way that's a blessing. Going out into the world and experiencing things for the first time. Get into that feeling and let's hold that thought together. Let's let everyone here that's hearing these words swirl that energy around us. Anticipation of something great coming your way. Anticipation that the very best outcome is possible. If you're in a place like what Kathy was describing, just the blah feeling, and that's a great place to be because you can anticipate clearing that to move further into the joy and whatever comes next. So wherever you're at in your emotional state right now, get in touch with that. See what that looks like. What is that that's going on inside? Take a moment and breathe in. And go to that place in your heart and say, where am I right now? Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I just blah and not feeling anything? Just allow yourself to accept where you are, to be okay in whatever state you're in, welcoming it. And yes, I know that doesn't make sense, but if you're in an unhappy place, welcome it. Say thank you. Thank you, because this is where I am right now. This is what I'm feeling. This is what's going on. And I accept it. I align with it. I allow it. And now I choose to move to a higher feeling. I choose to move more into acceptance. I choose to look at possibilities. So breathe that in. Breathe in potential. Whatever it is that can come next, just open to that potential. And then see what that feeling is like. It can be exciting moving up that emotional scale, to experience the emotions as they come to you, to allow yourself to really get into that feeling. Now breathe in again and accept the love that's coming your way. Love is at the very top of that vibration. So if you're not quite there yet, just open to receive, because those that are pulling in that love, they're sending it to you. We do that every day. Every day we share love with each other. And we share love with those on our prayer list, those that maybe have a struggle going on or a challenge in some way. We all pull together. We all somehow find that energy of compassion, and we send it to each person that we've been asked to bless, that we've been asked to lift up. And that's what we're doing. Placing all of that compassion, all of that care, all of that energy of wanting the very best outcome. We place it right over everyone on the list, everyone that's being added to the list. And then we place it over our Earth Mother, asking for peace to fall on our earth, for people to come into cohesion with each other, to accept each other, and just to allow each other to just be whatever, wherever you are, to just be you. What a great feeling this morning. What a great healing. So take a breath in, feel the love, and then send it. Send it to each other. Just love on each other. And we say that on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you, each and every one of you. And it's time for a little bit of Leo in our life. So let me get to him. And thank you for being here. Thank you, Rosalind. Potential is the possibilities of all the outcomes. I love that. All right, let's have a cuppa full of joy and get on with our day.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great
Stay in your
day.
high vibration.
Here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, let's play.
a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me and mama be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into our new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Stacy and Tammy, we have a wonderful time together today. We want to hear all about it. Right, Marietta, up to a higher plane.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top.
Thank you,
The coffee's
Auntie
always
Jean.
hot,
I
but the
accept that
juice
love.
is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of
Joy.
Give me a cuppa full of
Hope you got your cup filled up when you came in today.
Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow.
Monty,
AAA,
hello.
Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a give me cuppa joy. Give me cuppa joy.
Oh, Tucky's dancing. Got dancing hands with waggle butts going on.
Give me cuppa joy. 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 Give me a cuppa joy. Woo!
Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. I will see